temptations sometimes have thrown you off course to going towards what you've been trying to focus on. There's something that I see here has had you to, it's caused you to have a screeching halt is what I'm seeing. It's like maybe you got certain warning signs, red flags, something like that, that you had to kind of be at a halt, like, yeah, almost, trying your best to stop yourself going further before you make a mistake. It's like you can see what you need, where you're going, what you need to do to get there. But I'm just seeing that there's some caution here, and that you are, or hopefully, will take that into account. And so, whatever temptations that we do see around you, it is basically, in a way, you can see that as a warning for you to not to steer off, and just have what I'm seeing here, willpower. It's like whatever it is that's going through here, you're gaining more willpower and also structure. I'm seeing you needing more structure in your daily life, or if you already have this, you're just maintaining it, which is really important here. But you may start to see lots of things come through. It could be like a test. It's like, oh, Taurus, you've come so far. You're going to go, look at this thing that wants to distract you. You're going to go that way, but I see you're not. You're very resilient. And it's like you're trying to find a new way, or figure out in terms of the best times to take your approach, to go forward. There is something here about you taking full control, full responsibility, full control. Your actions speak louder than words. I'm seeing here also something about action speaks louder than words. And that's what you do for sure. And there's somebody that you're dealing with that you're looking at, you're like, well, if you really mean what you say, I need to see it first before I make a decision, before I agree, before, you basically go that way, before you go there. And you're letting it be known. Action speaks louder than words. It's like, come on, like, show me then. Almost like an ultimatum, but you're not holding your breath. You do you is what I'm seeing here, which is good. You're taking, I do see something about you taking full ownership, responsibility of something that has happened, but you're feeling really good about it. You have your head on a good set of shoulders here, and you're feeling on top of it. You're feeling really, really good. There's something about rejection from the past that you've had to do some healing over, that I'm seeing, and it's that energy is starting to be released, let go. We're seeing that completely being released from your energy field. Because I do see something perhaps was still lingering from that. And you're feeling like I'm seeing you rejoicing, and seeing you feel, like you're able to do anything. You're conquering certain challenges here. I see victory for you as well. There's some sort of acceptance letter perhaps that you're getting, so good news also, and that's also going to make you feel more like, yes, you're in charge of your life and you've got this as well. I get a very specific message about ear piercings, ear studs, something to do with that. If that's you, if that connects in some way, there's a strong message here for you. Let me know if that makes sense. And there's also a very strong butterfly effect that I'm seeing. Very strong transformation. It's like from the outside, it looks like you've gone from 0 to 100 in terms of your success. But you know that it's taken a lot of work. but it does appear that way, you know, like very strong, sharp changes through your transformation. Okay, the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Wow. And Justice. Basically everything I just said. Isn't that amazing? Whatever it was that, you know, because I definitely see you were headed one way and then came to a screeching halt. It's right there. It's like there's something that you came to a sudden realization that you hold the power within. There's something that is not always all that it seems. There's something else that I do see you gaining more knowledge. You know, you've had to put something on pause in order to clear something out the way so things can move a lot quicker, faster for you. There is something that you've been projecting, and you're not going to be wasting your time. If something doesn't work, you're trying something else out. It feels good. It feels like you are feeling a lot more confident, which is really important. Realizing that, no, as soon as you realize that you're in charge, you can easily walk free. Release yourself from whatever it is that you felt kept distracting you, holding you back. You know, and then there's no stopping you either here with the Knight of Swords. There's no stopping you. There's something about you really charging ahead, believing yourself more than ever, and determined, as I was saying, like to conquer whatever it is that you need. Receiving this victory, as we see here with Justice. You receive this victory. You receive, what I'm also seeing is harmony. And there's something, you know, like I was seeing some sort of acceptance letter or something that you get to sign off on, that is yours, that will give you more independence. That's what I'm seeing as well. Whatever it is that you've had your eye on. And I do see it's something that you've contemplated in the past. You are receiving good karmic rewards, karmic justice for this. The Tower card. Ooh! The Tower card and the Eight of Wands. We're talking about this huge transformation that we were seeing that feels like, look, 0 to 100. Isn't that amazing? This thing could come in very quickly. It could feel like a sudden, sharp, you know, like shake up. And it's necessary sometimes because there is some sort of resistance, some sort of obstacle that is really needing to get out, to be released. It doesn't suit your path anymore. And it is something that you've been wondering how it can be removed. And so there is a situation that arises, some sort of surprise that will, it's almost like you have to, something has to happen one way or the other. And it will be the biggest blessing in disguise. You either move or something is removed from your way to allow the Eight of Wands, which is so positive with, I was talking about this news that comes in, you know, strong communication, blessings coming in for you. There are so many blessings around you, and it's just wanting to enter. And that's why it's necessary to have this tower for things to be removed. So you can let that sun shine through, you know? And for things to finally go in the direction that you want it to have that flow. And there's something about independence is what I'm seeing. I think I said that before, but you are definitely gaining a lot more independence. It's very, very charged. Something about this feels very charged, you know, like you have a lot of good energy backing you, strong energy backing you. And I do see the way you're doing things is very fierce energy, which is really good. Here we go with this Star card. And you are reaching, also, you know, I said that action is louder than words. and it's like you're not playing any games. This is the no-nonsense Taurus era that we are entering, and it's working for you. And here with the star, there is something here that you've definitely been very open about, you've written about, you've been, in terms of your manifestation, something within your method. And I do see you getting a lot of credit for that, because you're starting to see this materialize. You're starting to open up more freely, express yourself, wanting, it's like you're demanding something to come in after the work that you've done and continue to do, and you're also in demand, if that makes sense. There is something that is really truly rising for you. Your star is rising in a very powerful way, Taurus. Wow.